In its role in transactions. And there's a number of things that go into this. I kind of thought, me personally, if I have a hedging program in place and now someone wants to acquire me, do I have to unwind that? Is that a cost I do? Does that hedging program get acquired? At high level, can a hedging program complicate a sale? Let's start there.
So I would say in most simple terms, no, it should have no impact on the sale whatsoever. Because generally in almost every case, and I can think of only a couple of cases where this wasn't true, when an asset was acquired where there were hedges on it, those positions are unwound coincident with the sale. So in other words, the buyer of the business is not going to give you any credit nor penalty, for the hedge book as it exists, because it's going to be unwound. Sometimes you're going to make money on that unwinding because your hedges are in the money. Sometimes you're going to pay the bank from the proceeds of the sale because your hedge program is not making money, a negative mark to market, just to say the more technical term. And so it really should not complicate the sale. Now, again, this is going to sound biased to us, having a hedge advisor that knows where price should be and what fair value is for that, and negotiating, that unwind with the bank is very important. But the process to do it is not terribly complicated. You just
is it mandatory to unwind it, or if the hedge is mark to market out of the money, can I just continue it and hope for price recovery, or do I have to pay the bank out of the proceeds of the sale?
I would not want to, given you don't have production going forward, you're going to have wrong way risk in a big way if you don't unwind it. You really need, if you're going to continue to ride that hedge going forward without offsetting production against it, you could set yourself up. So in theory, could you do it? Yes. Contractually, probably not. And just practically, you would not want to do that. If you're selling the asset, you have a negative mark to market, it's best to just take your loss right there, because you're not going to make the sale unless all the economics work. So 99 out of 100 times you are going to want to exit that. And in some cases, it is possible. And I say that I've only seen it a couple of times since I've been here, where people will novate those hedges to the buyer. That's more complicated. It can get expensive and requires a number of stars to align, like having a common, bank group, et cetera. So we just don't see many situations where that makes sense. So I would say unwind. Unwind is the smart play almost always.